how successful have you been in convincing people of Torbay that Birmingham isn't in the north?
Thank you, Mike, for coming to join me. Mike's from Cooking with Cody. He is our sponsor for this issue, so thank you for that.
Yeah, no problem. No, it's all good. It's all good. I'm really happy to be here.
Yeah, we've got a bit of a more of a professional setup.
Yeah, normally I'm just in my kitchen filming, but this is like actually, yeah, I'm like in my element. There's all gadgets and stuff everywhere. It's really cool. Really cool.
Yeah, we've got cameras and mics.
Mics, yeah, it's it. Yeah, coffee and yeah, it's great. Love it.
Well, thanks for coming and joining us today.
That's cool. It's good.
Give us some backgrounds. You know, what is Cooking with Cody?
Okay, well, first of all, Cody is my son, not me, because there's loads of people that think that I'm Cody. But so Cody's my son. He's 4 years old, and when he was 2 years old, I became a single parent to him and Lara, and I didn't know how to cook, so it was kind of like. I could put pizzas in the oven, I could read what it said on the packages, but then I thought, well, I'm going to jump on this YouTube bandwagon and start doing these funny videos of me and Cody cooking, because we knew as much as each other, which was nothing. So like it started off with food bank food, because we were pretty skint at the time. So we get your food bank food in, and then we just started like making these videos, and it was more about like mental health, like editing videos, spending time doing that. And it's just grown to the point where now we're getting this bus.
And mental health is a big thing, isn't it? Because this
Huge.
edition of Key magazine, we've actually put it around, you know, mental health and disability in the workplace as well. So, you know, this is...
Yeah, it's for me, it was either... I mean, being a full-time parent with two young children is hard. It keeps you on your toes all the time, but there's nothing for your brain to chew on. It's just you just got to do parenting. But I needed to do something a bit more creative, so with doing a little bit of filming of the food and stuff and learning how to cook at the same time, because I literally had no clue what a lentil was. You know, I thought it was a country. I didn't know what a chickpea was. I didn't know, you know, chopped tomatoes. Why? I was just like, okay, chopped tomatoes are everywhere, but it's like, what do they actually go with? You know, so it's like kind of like learning on the job, asking kids what their favourite food was, and kind of just knocking stuff up, put it on a camera, and then spending hours editing it. If I wasn't editing, I probably would have just been like binging Netflix and drinking, really.
Yeah.
You know. So I was there like on this £30 laptop that I had, and I was just like editing stuff. Yeah. So it was really good, and literally I haven't stopped doing it since I became a full-time parent 2.5 years ago. To what it is now.
Okay. So and then. A little while ago, you came up with the idea with a bus.
Yeah.
Are we allowed to say bus?
Vehicle, double-decker vehicle,
double
bus.
Decker.
Yeah,
yes.
it's a bus.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I want so it was like this time last year I was looking at getting a venue to have it as a sort of like a kitchen sort of area for kids to like. I wanted like 5 kids to be around it, have like a little hob in the middle, and then just kids learn basic cooking with non-perishable food. So that was the idea that I had, but I needed an extractor fan, and because it was a listed building that I was looking at, the extractor fan, I would have had to pay like £3,000 for this extractor fan, and then about £10 for permission to get the extractor fan fitted. Wow. And because I was a single parent, I just didn't have that money, so I pulled the plug. A month later, we were in lockdown anyway, so you know. Sure. That was a good move. So now I want to reopen. Well, I want to do it again, and I was like, if I just open a shop, then I'm only appealing to people in that local area, because most of the clients that I want probably don't drive, or they're busy on school runs. So I was like, well, if I could then move my venue to them, even into their school, then I could then teach all of these people like just the basic cooking, which I didn't know how to do back then. So I'm not a chef, I'm not a trained chef, I'm completely self-taught. Yep. I've learnt on the job, and I think I'm doing pretty well. So like, you know, blow my own trumpet. But yeah, so then with this bus, it was like, I want to get the bus to people to help them to learn to cook for free. Because I think that, okay, yeah, like you can get like gourmet 5-star cooking lessons of how to make your own pasta and how to do a steak properly. But I think everyone it should be able to cook basic food for free. You shouldn't have to pay for that sort of knowledge.
No.
So, like, I had nowhere to go to learn those skills. So I'm offering it for free for parents, for children, for people like elderly people in care homes, homeless people in hostels, and I just really want people to be able to have access to that. So that's the whole point of the bus. Obviously, with the bus, because it's such a huge venue, I couldn't build it myself.
No.
So I've had to call on other businesses, other teams to help build it.
And it's been phenomenal, hasn't it?
Incredible.
The amount of help you've
Yeah.
had and the amount of businesses that want to help as
Yeah.
well.
Literally, I've got an Excel sheet which is up to like 68 businesses
68 businesses.
that want to help. Yeah,
That's amazing.
it's incredible. And like, I literally have to say to people like, I really appreciate it, but I've already got 73 carpenters. You know, and it's there's loads of people that want to help, and they're all there in the background. We've got like our immediate team.
Yep.
Then we've got loads of people that can offer support as well, which
am I
is
allowed
incredible.
to say that we're part of your team as well? So,
Yes. Yeah. So
media, we support the bus and and helping out with the media and all that entails.
Yeah.
So
the website, web design.
so websites coming soon.
Yes. Like our banners, our
Yeah.
Facebook pictures that we've been working on as well.
You've
Yeah,
got
you do
some
loads,
business
you are.
cards, didn't you?
I got business cards as well. They're floating around. Yeah. Loads. You've actually took on so much of the stuff that I would have had to do, which has let me have more time with my kids, which is great, because I've been doing this for so long now that it's really nice to be able to. Although there's no money or anything, so it's not like I'm taking an early retirement or anything.
No.
But it's like I can actually spend time at home with my kids while other people are doing, like the social media person's doing the social media. You're doing all this sort of stuff. The web design. There's other people who are going to be doing bits and pieces on the bus, like we've got carpenters, plumbers, electricians, all of these businesses that have worked together,
Sure.
which is the collaboration with businesses is incredible.
And don't you find that with, I know, Torbay, we do have a lot of poverty down here,
Yeah,
but the businesses and the people, they do want to get together and,
Yeah.
to help each other.
massively. Like I think, although this project would work in Birmingham, where I'm from, I don't think I could set it up in Birmingham.
Okay.
I just don't think that it's a lot. Everyone's very busy. It's such a fast-paced life that I just don't think that people would have the time as much as what we have here, because people are out of work. I mean, this year is a little bit different, but there's a lot of people out of work that can lend hands who are skilled. But in Birmingham, everyone's got jobs and everyone's employed. So although there is poverty everywhere, I think down here it's a lot more needed.
Okay.
So once it's set up, we can obviously go out, but setting it up here is the perfect place to set it up.
Yeah.
The idea of it, people love the idea, the collaboration with the businesses, the people love it. It's something new to the Bay. You know, it's the world. It's a world's first.
But it hasn't come without its challenges, has it?
Oh Christ! Yeah. Yeah, like I've landed two new challenges on you this morning.
Yes.
But so it's been very up and down. And it's only been, I mean, the bus project has been like, it's only been on the road for 2 months.
Yep.
Like,
Not been long.
it's not been long at all. And already in that time, we've bought a bus, had it vandalised, stripped it, sold it, bought a bus, waiting for delivery. So it's like this massive circle of events, up and down, every single thing is up and down. But more so, it triggered my mental health. Right. Because of the damage to the bus, triggered memories from before. So that brought back a lot of post-traumatic stress for me, which is really hard to go through. Yeah. But I'm getting counselling, so I am getting help with that, which is great. And counselling shouldn't be frowned upon. Antidepressants shouldn't be frowned upon, because if it works, then it works. There's no point in being depressed about being depressed. No. Like if you're depressed, fine. Own it, sort it out, move on. Instead of staying there.
With positive people that can help support you as well.
And like pushing this project, like cavemen cooked. I haven't invented anything new. Nope. All I've done is just messed around with it a little bit. Okay. So it's like I haven't created anything that's, like I haven't created the first touchscreen phone, or I haven't created Wi-Fi. I've just messed around with cooking. which is what every single house does, mostly.
Yeah, totally.
You know,
You've attracted celebrities as well.
yeah, isn't it mad? Isn't it crazy? Like, it's bonkers. Even all these businesses, like, I never thought I honestly, like I do each day, and each day comes, and I talk to these people. I'd go on radio, go on the telly, like newspapers and stuff. I've been in like 8 newspapers this year. I've been on telly like 5 times.
And you've been on Sky TV.
Yeah, Russell Howard.
Yeah.
It's phenomenal. I was at the zoo the other day, and one of the reporters from one of the radio stations was waving at me, and I was like, "Who's that?" Like, oh yeah, that's it. Yeah, but yeah, it's incredible. The amount of people. And it's me. It's just me. I went to school. I used to ride BMX as a kid. You know, I was a bit of a naughty kid at school because I was quite hyperactive.
Weren't we all?
Well, yeah. But like, you know, I can remember myself going through school and thinking that 6-year-old, 8-year-old, 10-year-old kid climbing on that climbing frame who had no real like passion for anything, has just suddenly within 2 years just gone complete circle and now created something which is, can I use the word phenomenal for myself?
Yeah, no.
But yeah.
But it's phenomenal, and your journey has been so inspirational, you know, so it will inspire so many people out there, and I think that's why everybody wants to help, you know, because, yeah.
Yeah, I really think that people, there's a lot of people who do have like little skills for themselves, and they love doing something, and if they push that skill into like now the digital era, so if they did like more stuff on YouTube or more stuff on Instagram or Facebook or whatever, then it's just that feel of like kind of satisfaction about like you've created something, although it's not like, yeah, okay, I make food, but because I create it online and I edit it, and it's all like the passion of editing everything as well. I just really think that if people or businesses, if they've got like another little idea that they've got, they could just put it to the digital world and just see how it goes.
Because you've picked up some skills along the way as well, haven't you?
Yeah.
You know, you've literally taught yourself.
Yeah, all of it, yeah.
All of it.
So like I can build a website using Wix, but like I can kind of like, yeah, so I can build a website. I was doing e-commerce, so I was selling stuff on there. I was then selling pizza kits, so my kitchen at home turned into a commercial kitchen, so I was then cooking all this different stuff at there. Obviously, all the homeless stuff I've been doing as well.
Yep.
So I've been learning how to cook on a mass scale. So I could cook like 40 portions in one sitting. But yeah, so I've been doing like the web designs, I've been doing all the like logos and stuff, the editing, the filming, colours and brightness and lights and all that sort of stuff, and I've all of it for the whole thing. Now we've got a team of like 7 people.
Yeah.
I was doing, and they're all 7 professional people. I was doing all of not as well as all the professional people, but I was doing all of those jobs myself. Yeah. But then now everyone's taken on like a little bit. It's just phenomenal, the results that are just coming through, and it really shows over these last couple of months.
Really? No.
Can I ask a question that's come in?
Yeah,
is that all right? So we've got a question. Alex has said, do you see yourself buying more vehicles in the future and creating a whole fleet of mobile cookery schools? Okay.
So,
Wow.
which camera is which?
Look at anyone you want.
Okay, so I have thought about making a fleet, and I'm now. So the thoughts are either have a fleet for myself or franchise the charity. So if I franchise a charity, then somebody else can buy a bus for themselves. They can launch it as their own, but it will still be the branding and everything of double decker dino. So it works the same as like McDonald's, for example, where like a McDonald's branch in particular might be owned by John Smith Limited, but it will still run as McDonald's. It will have the same menus, it will have the same everything like that. But it will just be, I won't have to then fork out the money. The charity will just take a percentage of that particular bus. But then obviously that means that person then probably won't get paid or anything because they won't actually have any income. So it's a bit of a, I would like more out and about, or at least to have, I want to have like 1 per region would be the plan. My old plan where I wanted a venue, I wanted 63 venues over the UK.
Wow.
And yeah, I actually wrote a quite a detailed business plan for that. But then one bus can do 10 venues because each venue's got to be in a different town. So if you can use, and you can only have so many staff. So like, there's no point in me having 5 venues if I can only be at one time.
Okay. So
if I get the bus, take over one area, get another bus and have another person go over that area. So there are plans for growth, and I will use obviously businesses from each area to build that particular bus. You know, I'm not going to just carry a team round because I want to introduce lots of different people. Everyone have the opportunity of growing. Yeah, so the thoughts are there, but yeah, one step at a time. One leap at a time. That's kind of like how we do it.
I think, you know, let's get this first bus off the ground, do it right, and
then push. Well, not push, but just it carries itself. This whole thing has just carried itself. Like I haven't pushed the company or the charity. I haven't tried to decide what it does. It just does it. It just moves forward.
It just naturally evolves. And I think, you know, any business does naturally evolve and grow, and, you know.
Yeah. It's incredible.
Yeah. No. Well, it's so good to be part of it, you know, with Q Media and whatever. And thank you for being our sponsor.
Yeah, it's brilliant. It's brilliant.
Obviously, push Cooking with Cody out there and letting people know about the double-decker diner.
Yeah.
And also, you know, we've done a couple of press releases as well, which we have
featured
in each of the last 2 magazines.
Yeah.
And we will continue to do so. So.
Yeah, they're going obviously whenever press. So if there's anybody from the press watching, then just come to King Media, because they, instead of me having to talk to everybody, they've just got it there and they'll just ping it out and it can get put out there.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's phenomenal.
You know, and if anybody wants to help as well, you know, if they want to donate or...
Yeah, so the GoFundMe page is still open.
Okay.
That's up to, it's just gone over £27,000 now.
Amazing.
Which is incredible.
Wow.
So yeah, so obviously the new bus has been bought out of that. The old bus was bought out of that as well, but we've saved money by taking stuff off the old bus.
Yes.
Because the old bus got vandalised. I always thought that the money from the old bus has been wasted because it got vandalised and we've had to like sell it on. But because we've took so much stuff off the old bus, and then we've sold it on as well. But also, if we'd have bought a new bus in the first, if I thought that we were going to get more money, I would have bought a better bus at first. But then that better bus would have then got vandalised, which means that the money that I paid for the old bus, which is £3,000, would have been spent on the windows for the new bus. So instead of buying windows for a new bus, I just bought an old bus. So it works out that it would have cost the same either way.
Of course.
In repairs, probably more in repairs on the newer bus, because there's more in there to get damaged.
Of course, yeah.
So it's the right moves. Everything's been going in the right direction. You know, the graph is going up, but there's just bumps on the way.
So what's your website at the moment, the one that's live? So if anybody does want to...
So cookingwithcody.co.uk is live. It's a very small website at the moment, so there's not much on it.
And we are doing the Double Decker Diner
.co.uk as well, yeah.
That's
but
crazy.
Facebook and Instagram is just direct. Yeah. We're on Twitter as well, but just haven't got time to use that platform.
Okay.
Basically.
I know that feeling.
Yeah, but yeah, we're on Facebook and Instagram. We do stories on Instagram and stuff as well. I do live videos most of the time. There's little YouTube videos popping up as well. I'm working on some new videos at the moment, just on my own without the kids, just on like knife techniques and stuff.
Okay.
Also, we've been doing lockdown lunches with Lara, so over lockdown, so like just easy non-perishable food from food bank kits.
Okay.
And that's kind of like what we're going to be continuing doing on the bus.
Amazing.
So yeah, it's all good.
Cool. Well, if anyone else has got any more questions, please do send them in and we can answer those. And while we're waiting, I think it's time to announce the winner for the competition we've been running.
Yeah.
So,
do you want me to announce it, or you?
Well, I've got a little wheel thing.
Oh, okay, let's get the
I'm
little...
going to spin it and then we've got to announce the name.
All right. Oh, yeah, here we go. Good luck, everybody.
So we've had some, loads of entries.
There's loads, isn't there?
So this is to win a weekend away or 2 nights away at the Globe Inn down in Frogmore.
Nice.
It also includes bed and breakfast, dinner with drinks. So this was an amazing competition to win. So I'm going to spin it. You've got to see the name straight away though.
Okay.
Right, so I'm going to spin it. Hang on. You ready?
Yeah.
And it's by the little...
Oh, yeah,
by
that
the
little area.
thing. And
Okay.
it's...
Shelley...
Oh, gosh, that's...
Sender. Sender? S-Z-E-N-D-E-R.
Okay.
Shelley.
Congratulations, Shelley. We
Well
will
done,
be in
Shelley.
touch. So fantastic. And this is also a good moment to mention that we are running another competition in this month's edition of QUAY magazine.
Sponsored by Cooking with Cody.
Just want to get in there. Yes, so the very lovely Kelly Woodley of the Artesian Catering Company, who's a local company in Torbay, does some of the most amazing food and brunch boxes.
I've seen those all online. Yeah. They look fantastic.
Oh, don't they just?
I mean, not that I'm. Yeah. They look incredible.
So they've just done an amazing campaign at the moment to push the business
Right.
out there.
That's why I've seen it.
Oh,
Yeah.
see?
It's
Kelly,
worked.
It's working.
It's worked. I've seen it.
Oh, fantastic. So for her competition, we're offering 6 brunch boxes with branding. So this is perfect for a business. You can get your
that's cool.
branding and either send it out to clients or...
So if you got like a little guest coming like this, you could have got me one saying, thank you for coming. But you didn't.
I didn't. Sorry. We'll have to do it again. we had coffee.
Yeah.
So yeah, if anybody that wants to enter that competition, it will be online later, and the details are in this edition of the magazine. Have we posted up the link to the current magazine that's gone live? I don't know.
It's not in the comments yet, but I think it's going to go up in a minute. We've also had Debbie Phillips just put a message in saying, well done, Mike. Lovely to see all the progress you've made.
Oh, thank you. That's really, really nice. Thank you. My cheeks are hurting. Thank you. I always smile like a Cheshire cat. Yeah, thank you. That is honestly, it's. I do read all of the comments and stuff that go out on all of our stuff. I do sit and read. I might not like them all or comment on them all, but I do sit and read, and it is so heartwarming when people do say lovely stuff.
Yeah.
Especially in these uncertain times.
Yeah, we didn't really predict that, did we?
No, but yeah.
Lockdowns.
But to be fair, I mean, as a single parent, I didn't really go out much anyway, so when it didn't affect me too much. Looking back on it now, it's like, wow, what a year. But when I was going through it wasn't affecting me as much as what it would have affected other people. Obviously, because I'm not paid by anything, I'm just on benefits. My benefits didn't change, so I was quite lucky that I was like probably one of the only sort of people where income stayed exactly the same all the way through, because it's from the government. But I'm pretty sure if the charity was up and running, the company was up and running properly, then it would have taken a massive dip and it would have affected me financially the same as everybody else. I mean, it's hard as a single parent anyway,
Of course.
but at least my, what's it called when everything carries on
Just
normally?
plateaued.
But yeah,
I
it
don't know.
just, yeah.
Brilliant.
I've got another question here.
Okay.
After Torbay, which areas do you plan to take the double-decker to first? I know it's a little way off maybe, but...
Okay, so because I'm from Birmingham, and my family live in Birmingham, I want to try and link to Birmingham. So I will almost go up to Birmingham and like kind of dominate that sort of area. So I'll do like Bristol, Western-super-Mare, but I will grow up like area by area, probably like postcode by postcode. So I will then do South Devon, then I'll go to like South Somerset. Is that there?
Somerset, yeah.
Somerset, Huffington,
yeah.
yeah. So then I'll go like, so then I'll just climb up.
Okay.
That'll be the plan. I don't want to obviously drive the bus forever to go to a school for an hour, but I do want to. So like South Devon will be the one, and then I'll move up to Devon. So yeah, and then I might even get another bus to do Birmingham. But yeah, anyway, I'm brainstorming while I'm being interviewed.
But then that's when you kind of grow
it a bit, yeah.
Maybe get other vehicles on the road to be able to do that, because you won't be able to be everywhere.
No, so I think I want each bus to travel an hour and a half.
Okay.
So I guess Western-super-Mare sort of
Yeah.
Breen, Bristol. That's sort of like that, and then Plymouth.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Down
that's
south as well, Cornwall.
yeah. So if it's an hour and a half away, you're on the map.
You'll be there.
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant. Thank you. Right, do we have any more questions?
There's no more questions, but I was wondering what people can expect from this month's magazine. Is there some bits for you, Anna, that kind of stood out that you put together, things that people might find interesting? What's in this month that you can give a little teaser about?
Yeah, so this month we've focused very much on hidden disabilities in the workplace and how people with hidden disabilities can really benefit businesses. And also, you know, the mental health that comes with that and the challenges and everything. So there's some really, really good articles for this issue that we hopefully will help people and, you know, just make people realise, you know, you're not on your own. We're all human and, you know, we all got these challenges every single day. So yeah, super excited to let everyone read this edition. Which can be either downloaded or read on our website, which is www.keymagazine.co.uk. So was that?
Yeah, perfect. The link is now in the comments below, which is great. Had another question, maybe a little bit on the comical side. So for Mike, how successful have you been in convincing people of Torbay that Birmingham isn't in the north?
It is north.
I agree with you, Ella. It's totally up north.
It's not north.
It's north from here, but
Right.
it's the middle, isn't it? That's why it's the Midlands.
It's north of Bristol. Anything north of Bristol is north.
Why isn't Bristol north?
I agree. Anything north of Bristol is.
Yeah.
Why isn't Bristol north then?
It is north.
What?
What does that happen there? North.
But if you turn round, then it's not
I'm
anymore.
going to go up north. I'm going to go up Bristol, Birmingham. It's north.
So I'm a northerner.
Yeah. He's a north. I'm writing that, and I will.
Well,
Thanks, Alex, for that.
yeah.
Yeah, I think we've
That's
just
the answer.
proven that you haven't been very
No.
successful.
No, you haven't.
No. Somebody said to me the other day, actually, they said, "Where are you from?" Right? So I said, Torbay,
Okay.
Devon. And they said, "No, where are you from?" So I was like, "Well, Birmingham." So does that mean I'm on holiday still? Because I'm not from here yet. So I know
So how long have you been in?
2 years.
I don't know what's official.
So I'm still on holiday.
I'm not sure you're a local.
Yeah.
I'm not a local,
Right,
no.
yeah.
A long time.
So I'm still on holiday.
Yeah.
So I can have a beer.
Yeah.
What time is it? Yep.
But you've got to remember, you've got to have your substantial meal if you're going to have a beer.
I will go to McDonald's and have an egg. So yes, yeah. Well, mind you, there's plenty of places open now, isn't there?
Yes, it is.
Stick your local favourite restaurant in the comments below, and I will choose one of them and go and eat.
Go and have some food.
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant. Okay, right. I think that's everything now. Well, it's
Yeah.
brilliant to have you here. Or what's Debbie here saying? I'm from the Midlands and definitely not a northerner. Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. It's
Well,
like the Northerners have got like that different accent, which is absolutely fine. You know, it's a wonderful accent, but it's just not the same as mine. There's like different steps. Oh, shush.
starting the debate. So I'm going to end with, if anybody wants to sponsor an edition of Key Magazine, then please do get in touch.
The features are brilliant.
Yeah, totally. You get to join me on this live stream and come and talk about what you're doing in your business.
Yeah.
And also all the exposure by being in the magazine as well.
Exactly.
So,
Yeah.
excellent. All right. Well, thank you everybody, and hopefully, if there's not another lockdown, we'll see you in the new year, because of course. It's,
Yes, in
it's-
2021.
Yeah, 2021. Wow.
Where
Yeah.
hopefully it'll be a better year for everybody.
Yeah. We are looking and probably launching the next edition a little bit later into January, because I think the whole team here definitely needs some time off over Christmas.
Yeah, we do. But
Yeah.
this week has been such a long week already.
Uh,
What day is it? Thursday?
God, like it's Monday.
Still Monday morning.
Yes. It's not even afternoon. So on that note, thanks everybody, and see you again soon. Thank you.